What is up, guys? It's your man Gilligan back with another one. Today we're gonna be reacting to Penguin's new video called "My Trump Phone Is Coming." Now, I didn't know that there was a Trump phone. Did you guys? I thought that I knew that there was an Obama phone, but I don't know. Well, let's go in and check this out and react to it, guys.
This is now the fourth video I've made on this topic. I follow Trump Mobile like a dog chasing the mailman. I just get excited and can't wait to get my T1 mobile device. Put 100 clams on
This
it.
guy is awesome.
For some reason, gee willikers, it's just still not here. It was supposed to come out in August of 2025, and I've just been trying to find out what's going on. Why don't I have it yet? And I feel like I pay more attention to Trump Mobile than Trump himself. He probably forgot that this fucking company even exists at this point. It's just been radio silence and crickets for the longest time. And I do keep ringing up support just to see if there's any updates or anything there. And I did do that again this morning. I'll show you that phone call in just a moment. It was a very interesting one. Put a big smile on my face. But before doing that, I want to give you like the foundation for everything that's been going on recently with it. Just to bring you up to speed on the lore, if you missed the previous episodes of Dragon Ball Z. In January, I called, and they told me that it's any day now. In March, I called,
that he was even able to talk to somebody.
Shipping at the end of the month. At the beginning of April, I called, and they assured me they're shipping at the end of this month, actually. And I was going to wait to call them again in May, but I saw some news developing about the Trump phone, and it got me a little concerned. I had heard some whispers that they may have like quietly canned the project, which I just didn't believe, because if they are taking $100 deposits, even still to this day, and then just decide not to do it, that would be a huge issue, and I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just surprised it's taking them this long. I assumed that they'd just be drop shipping some Alibaba garbage, but they haven't even done that much. But there has been some fresh little nuggets that have been dropped, that they've changed the look of the Trump phone, even the cost. And of course, it isn't made in America. That was one of their biggest claims they were touting in the beginning when they were selling this to the country, that it's a made in America smartphone at a $500 price point, which is literally more impossible than the fucking unicorn and Loch Ness monster. So that was never going to happen, but a lot of people put money down because of that promise. They did a few months later change it to being a proudly American design when it became painfully clear that it would be impossible to domestically manufacture this kind of phone. And since then, there's been no updates until this week, where the website did get spruced up a bit. And The Verge actually did get to see a product that might be the Trump phone that they start sending out to people that have put money down. Now, the report comes from The Verge, but I can't actually read it on their site because it is paywalled, and I outright refuse to pay to read articles from these fucking sites that already ham-fist thousands of auto-playing ads out the wazoo, as well as banner ads everywhere, to the point where you can't even read the fucking article anymore. I will never fork over a single doubloon for access to those kind of websites, so I can't read it directly from The Verge. So instead, I'm going to be going through CNET's reporting on this Trump phone and what The Verge learned. So it starts by just giving you a timeline, how in February, the Trump Mobile executives actually showed off a handset that they said was near production version of T1.
And I bet you every single one of those phones.
The Verge, there were some changes to its appearance, and it was a completely different camera. Basically, the phone was not the same thing that they said it was on their website, and were still actively advertising it as on their website. What they showed was apparently completely different in a lot of ways. They spoke via video call with executives at Trump Mobile who held up the phone. I imagine that went a lot like Lion King, where they hold out Simba over the valley. This will be your domain, T1. Everything the light touches, you will have service. They then make a mention about the FCC documentation that they uncovered authorizing what appeared to be the T1 device. It comes from Smart Gadgets Global, whose CEO is Eric Thomas, a Trump Mobile executive, and it was FCC certified in January, which means that back in August of 2025, they had no FCC certification or anything for this, it appears, which means they were actually selling fucking nothing. They were selling the concept of an idea of a golden phone made in America, none of which actually existed and couldn't exist, by the way, because you can't domestically make the phone that they were talking about. Genuinely impossible at that price point. Smart Gadget's global website is apparently mostly empty, apart from some stock images of tech. And the AI chatbot could not provide any info on the T1 phone. And they submitted a question to a human via the chatbot, but we're waiting to hear back as of the writing of that article. Now, on the site, there's less information there than there is on fucking DB Cooper's True Identity. Like, it is always insisted that the T1 device is coming later this year, but it's been like that for 8 months. It missed the deadline in 2025, but it's still got plenty of time in 2026, I suppose. It launched in June of 2025 with their monthly mobile plan, and they sell refurbished Apple and Samsung phones ranging from $369 to $629. It was initially announced that the Trump phone was going to be made in the US, supposed to launch in August of 2025, but it did become obvious that domestic large-scale smartphone manufacturing would not be possible, so they dropped that claim and just call it proudly American without specifying what that even fucking means. That's actual just gobbledygook. It is manufactured overseas. They are trying their best to bury that, but it is just manufactured outside of the U.S., but they're still trying their best to put on this facade that it's proudly American.
That's
and apparently, according to Verge, they were actually eyeing a March release window. So when customer support told me last month that it was coming at the end of that month, maybe they were genuinely told that information and thought that's what was going to happen. But per usual, they were unable to deliver. It then goes into detail about the website's claims for the T1 device versus what they actually saw on video. According to The Verge, it wasn't what was being advertised on the website. Now, that has changed since the website overhaul. They did fix that up. I say overhaul, but it's not like they did a whole lot to improve the Trump mobile site at all. It reminds me of that meme of the guy who takes a picture of himself and then takes another picture of himself turned the other way, but a toothpick in, and it's about how that toothpick one is like a huge improvement. That's basically what they did to the Trump mobile website. So yes, they did try and change it to make it more accurately reflect the T1 device that The Verge saw, from my understanding. But for 8 months, they were advertising something totally different. And the cost of the Trump phone, the T1, is now completely different. It is more expensive. And also, it made me giggle that, according to the report, the T1 logo will disappear before launch, but it'll keep the American flag. I don't know why that had to happen. They had to banish the T1 logo to the shadow realm, but yeah, I guess that's going to be going. But they are still accepting the $100 deposits on the phone, which continues to be advertised as being $500, which is still what it is on the website as of April 29th, as of me making this video. But this phone will reportedly cost more. If you've already put down the $100 deposit, they lock you in at $500, but I guess everyone else who
I still would not pay
on the FOMO right away will then have to be paying
for a phone
more.
That's definitely
it's
going to be
unspecified how much 100%. More, but they're saying that it will be under $1,000, just more than the 500 initial. According to Trump Mobile executives speaking to The Verge, the phone has been delayed because the company decided to take its time and skip the first initial entry-level phone that they were going to kind of introduce and be quick to the market. And they told The Verge it's being made in a favored nation with final assembly in Florida. It's unclear what qualifies another nation as favored to handle most of the assembly of the T1 phone. Now, there are pictures of it that exist, and they're not like Sasquatch photos. They're not blurry. They do actually have pictures of this puppy here. But I got to tell you, I'm equally as confused, scratching my head, wondering what it means favored nation will be doing the heavy lifting on the phone here. What the fuck is a favored nation in this case?
I don't know what a favored nation is.
They have the fucking Atlanteans working on it or something? We partnered with Atlanteans using their advanced tech from under the sea. So they're going to be doing a lot of the construction there. But don't worry, final assembly's in Florida, so it's proudly American. It's very silly. It's not made in America.
Oh, dude,
it is made
what is the world
overseas, and then I guess is put together in its last step in Florida. I don't know about you, sports fans, but that doesn't sound proudly American to me.
No,
To have the
not at
phone that you
all.
advertised as being made in America
Nope.
be made overseas, giving the business not domestically, overseas, and then just having it come over here for like the last touch-ups in Florida. Doesn't really scream proudly American to me, but you know, what do I know? I also
I mean,
love their excuse
Florida
for
is
why
as
it is
American as you
so
can get.
incredibly late. Oh, we actually just wanted to deliver a much higher quality product. Initially, we were looking to just kind of pump and dump some poop out there with this entry level phone and get our feet wet in there, dip our balls in the hot wax. But we decided, you know what? You deserve better, so we're going to do better. I don't think that's the case at all because many of you might recall the first time I called them in January, I was told that the reason for the delay was because of the government shutdown. You know, the government shutdown from little ways back, which wouldn't have had any effect on the T1 phone. Again, it's not even made in America. But they had actually used that excuse for quite a while, that the reason the phone's delayed is because the government shut down, that pesky shutdown, put the brakes on the glorious T1 device. Like, they've had a bunch of different excuses, and now they're saying that the reason why it's taken so long is because they wanted to do even better. They didn't want just an entry level phone.
Charge you more.
I don't know. Sounds a little fishy to me. But anyway, I didn't lose hope on my Trump phone. I did genuinely put money down on it to receive it, so I want to make sure I didn't
You're
just
fully
fucking
invested,
have that
bro.
vaporize
You're
into
fully
the ether
invested.
here over nothing. So I did give them another call today to see where's my Trump phone. It's the end of April. I should be getting it pretty soon, or at least getting an email, right? Ooh, got me hitting the hot dog. I'm excited. It's the end of April, and you know what that means? That's right. It's Christmas, because my T1 mobile device, my Trump phone, should be on its way to me right now, and I can't wait to sink my teeth into it.
Oh, I can't wait.
Earlier
to
this
watch
month, I
that
called
shit.
support, and they told me that I should be in the second wave of phones, which is coming at the end of April. That's what I was told.
People have
So I
already
haven't
gotten their
received
Trump
any
phone.
emails letting me know about the shipping being in transit or anything. So I'm just going to
Is that
call
a
to
thing?
confirm
Is that a
that that's
thing?
accurate.
Is that
Though
a thing?
in March,
Is
I
that a
was
thing,
also
guys?
told the same thing, that my T1 mobile device would be hitting my hands at the end of March, but something must have went cattywampus over there. Who's really to say? All I know is I can't wait, and I just
can't
want
wait
to
either,
double
dude.
check, get them on
I
the
can't
horn,
wait
and
to
make
see
sure
this Trump
everything's
phone.
all looking good over there for my Trump phone to come. I also saw that they updated the website for the first time in a long time. The
Ooh.
Trump phone was supposed to come out in August of 2025, by the way. Just barely missed that one. We're a little tardy to the party here, but that's okay. Let's see it. Let's see what's going on.
Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. For English, press 1. Para español, oprima el número 2. Press 1 to open a new Trump Mobile account. Otherwise, press 2 for support with an existing Trump Mobile account.
That's me.
Thank you for calling
an existing
Trump Mobile.
account.
Your call is very important to us. To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded for quality control and training purposes.
I would never
Please
get a
hold,
Trump
and
phone.
our next available representative will be with you shortly.
Never.
You can also visit our website at www.trumpmobile.com to apply for a new account or access your personal account portal.
I feel like I've...
Good morning. Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. My name is April. How can I help you today?
April, that's my
Hey,
sister's
April.
name.
I just wanted to check on the status of my order for the T1 device.
That's weird.
The information that we have is that they're going to start shipping at the end of the month. So either today or tomorrow, they should start going out. Now, you'll get an email once yours is ready to be delivered, and it'll give you a heads up that, hey, it'll show up in the next day or so. And now they are sending them out in the order that the orders were
It's
placed.
crazy that there's an office
So,
with these people that are answering these calls. Like, it's crazy.
They're supposed to be going out any day now.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. I called a little bit earlier in March about it, and they said it'd be at the end of March. Did something happen then, and has it been rectified now?
The information that we were given was that in March there was an issue with some FCC licensing, and that's been resolved.
Okay, that's awesome. Have you received one? Has anyone started getting them yet?
We have, yeah. We have one here in the call center that we've been able to take a look at, and it's very sleek.
Of course
very,
she's gonna say
very
this.
nice looking, and takes great pictures, great video, and the sound quality is really good. So I
Oh
think you'll
my
be
god.
pleased.
Oh, that's excellent. I can't wait. So it should be in the next day or two?
Well, they're going to be shipping them out. They're telling us, and this is as of our conference call with them last week. They're going to be shipping out by the end of this month, so that'll be today and tomorrow. That's what they're telling us, and you'll get an email in advance letting you know when yours is on the way. Now, when they ship them out, as I mentioned before, they're going to be shipping them out in the order that the orders were received. So if your order was placed last year, then yours will be in the first batch to go out.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, then I should be getting it pretty soon. I was getting a little worried. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm still worried.
Well, no.
You should still be worried, bro.
We've all kind of been concerned about the delays, but what we were told is that back in March they were getting FCC approval for some technical thing, and that's been resolved. So they're going to be going out soon.
Awesome. Are they going to make an announcement about it, publicly? Because I've seen a lot of people saying that it's been canceled or something like that since no one's got it.
No, our understanding is that there will be notification. There's going to be some news coverage on Fox News. That's the one. So, but we're waiting to get confirmation of that. Of course, I'm sure it'll be all over social media.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait. Thank you so much. That's great news.
You are very welcome. Well, thank you very much for being a Trump.
I think
Trump
she
customer.
was a
And I just hope you
little
have the
bit
rest of your
kidding.
day.
You as well,
She
April. Take it
wasn't
easy.
really
Thank
being
you.
truthful.
Thank you so much. You too. Bye now.
Don't fall for that shit.
Hey,
Wait till you
what
get
was
the
I worried
phone.
about? I knew it was any day now. It was any day
You
back
getting
in
too
January.
excited,
Now it's
dude?
any day here in April.
You're getting
So
too
I should be
excited.
getting it here within, well, at least an email within the next 24 to 48 hours, I believe. So I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. I bet you all feel real silly forever doubting that this was coming, because now
You're gonna
we
look
have
silly
proof
when
that
it wasn't
is,
real.
because they said
Oh, when
so.
you get a kid's phone that don't really work.
I'm gonna be hoisting this like a prized fish pretty soon, and you're gonna be jealous of all this awesome phone action I'm gonna be getting in on with the T1.
I hope it's
I also have
everything
to
and
make
more
sure to
for
tune
you,
into the
bro.
Fox News broadcast when they start talking about the T1 and sucking the cock. That's gonna be really cathartic. I can't wait for that either. So yeah, now we have confirmation that the T1 phone is going to be here any day now, which is reassuring to hear for the fucking 30th time. Anyway, just wanted to give you the update on the Trump phone. That's
Well,
really about it.
Thank you,
That's it.
bro. Wow. That was crazy. Trump phone. Who would have fucking known? I didn't know that there was any. I didn't know that was out there. He seems excited. I'm excited. I've been watching his videos up until this point, so I can't wait till he actually gets the phone, because that's gonna be crazy. Sleek look, But I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, follow, share. Let me know. See you guys in the next one. Peace.